Hello and welcome to Burnt Cookbook Party, an original Pathfinder campaign set in a unique fantasy world where four heroes of varying skills, attractiveness, and stupidity race against time to prevent a war. I'm Jenna Stoeber and I play Astra Blepa, Faenalin half-elf oracle who is exactly who she says she is, and I am joined by...
Andrew Hansen, playing Johnny Brightchild, a hot and sunny Ifrit resort spa paladin, eager to help and flex.
Caitlin Stayduhar, playing Patty Hertz, a ratfolk ranger dandy with a nose for gossip and cheese.
Paul Luetkemeyer, playing Zelf the Elf. I'm Manny's boss. I'm an elven battle chef, carving a name for himself in the high-stakes world of magical cooking.
And we're, of course, led today and for the rest of all time by our illustrious DM, world builder, and the voice of Manny himself, Justin Green. Justin, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Nice.
Oh.
I am enjoying looking at all of the pictures of cats and other pets on the Discord.
Wow, what a great plug for our Discord.
You have to go on there to see how many cats Caitlin has.
I did want to ask Caitlin, how many cats do you think people would guess that you have?
I don't know. I'm going to say that people think I have probably 3 cats. I feel like people think 3 cats is a lot of cats.
I think 3 cats does feel like a lot of cats.
For like having them all in your house.
Yeah, I will say, full disclosure, I live in a house, a single family home within the city limits, not a farm.
What's your address?
No!
Nice. You passed the test.
If Justin asks anybody listening for their address, also do not.
I can't imagine anybody who's listened to this podcast would just trust Justin.
Why not? He seems like a very trustworthy guy, though.
Andrew, you know Justin the least.
Yeah.
So.
Andrew, I'm going to mail you something now because I do know your address.
Yeah. Last time I found a gift stashed in my door, so I don't see what's wrong.
Oh, that's true. A street condom for your microphone.
That's the professional term.
Yeah, I'm a professional.
That's a brand name.
Justin, please, God, take us away.
All right. When we left off last time, Ansel was on a boat out of Thune. The last remaining zombie had knocked Astra unconscious on the docks, while the remainder of the squad made their way into the attached rental shop where Zelf had been badly injured. And it is now Patty's turn.
I also am a little low on health right now, having just witnessed the shit show that was Astra's valiant attempt. I'm going to stay in my safe little nook here, and I am going to go ahead and use a gold coin shot at the zombie on the dock.
Cool.
I'm going to save my platinum because I might need to pierce a boat with it. You never know. Okay, my gold coin shot. I rolled a 12 to hit.
Ooh. Yeah, you hit, fling it right through the window, straight into its neck. You deal 9 damage.
Yeah, I do.
It is still up, but barely.
Nice.
Johnny Brightchild, what do you want to do?
Well, Johnny Brightchild's gonna run out to the dock where the zombie is standing over Astra, and he's gonna attack that zombie.
There he is. Astra, you don't get to talk. You're asleep.
I, Jenna, don't get to participate in the podcast.
You're going to have to just excuse yourself until you're alive again.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I deal 18 damage.
And this zombie is destroyed.
Smash it!
All the zombies are down.
I have an unspent second level spell as a magic chef. I can take a minute to prepare a spell. I have an ability called Animal Aspect. One of the possible applications is to gain otter-like qualities, which would give the consumer the ability to have a swim speed and to hold their breath extra long. So I don't have anything to take this guy out immediately, but if I take 10 rounds, I can start swimming after his boat.
Be an otter, Zelf. Come on, we need you.
He is out of sight at this point. Combat is technically over. You guys can do whatever you'd like to kind of get your bearings together.
I bring back Astra with a lay on hands. I heal her for both 8 subdual and 8 lethal damage.
Great. Astra will bolt upright with a big gasp and go, where did I go? Where was I? What was happening? Did we get Ansel?
I think we've lost him. I can't really see him anymore.
God damn it.
My instinct is to chase him, but also I feel like there's gonna be useful things in his hideout.
Here's another really important question. Did any of you hear what he called me?
Johnny was probably outside of the room fighting zombies, so I don't think he
Because
did.
it was filthy.
You guys are able to go through Ansel's stuff. So he's been holed up in the town hall area. So one of the things that is going to be of interest to you, Astra, is he has an arbiter pin. So the arbiters are like Faenalin's cops. They work out of the court of the Archmage and they just keep order in the area. This pin identifies them, but it also acts as a key to get into various restricted places in the court of the Archmage. It's something that a sort of devious hooligan like yourself would have always wanted to get your hands on growing up in Faenalin, and now you have one. So also it can be used in an emergency. You can break it, destroy it, to cast Magic Circle against Chaos on yourself.
Oh, that's cool.
The last thing is a book that you find amongst Ansel's possessions called Zombies, They're Just Like Us. So this is a half spell book, half self-help book. Its chapters include like how to make friends for life.
Oh, that's full of bad necromancy puns.
Yeah. It has a variety of spells designed to help your undead companions get by in a judgmental society with unrealistic beauty standards.
Oh my god. Okay.
I wanted to know if this guy was on the edge, but he is so far past the edge. He is in no man's
Here
land.
I was thinking, like, what am I going to do to just, like, restrain him and slow him down
no,
while
we're
we
gonna
talk
knock
some
his ass
sense
out.
into him? Yeah, we got it. We're beyond that.
Yeah, we gotta hit him with a rock and then tie him up.
Yep.
He's deranged and we shouldn't listen to anything he says.
Self is gonna say to the party, everyone, I apologize for trying diplomacy first. Whether or not he murdered everyone in this town, he at least did not shed a tear when his zombie ate that living boatman. So I think that we need to use a stronger tack. I think Johnny and I should take him and give him an enormous wedgie because he really pushed my buttons.
I mean, that's what you do to super nerds.
Wait, what was the last poetry he quoted at us? Was that like particularly daggers to your soul?
The poetry was bad, but also Ansel was looking down on Self. And he's a dweeb.
And Zelf is a cool guy?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if even Self would go that far.
Well, he's not a cannibal, right?
Well,
He has sunglasses.
Come on, man.
I mean, he doesn't think he is, but he doesn't know for sure.
Listen, you both do untoward things to dead bodies. I think we can agree.
I can't believe you called my cooking untoward.
I love your Zelf. I love your cooking. It's your cannibalism that we haven't talked about.
Thank you.
Don't.
Speaking of things that we haven't
okay.
talked about, our investigation might take us to the magic school. What's our plan there?
Let's not go to the magic school. Okay. I am unwell. I was recently unconscious. Zelf, you'll pardon me for saying you don't look all that spry yourself.
I did take quite a few hits from those zombies.
Oh, wow, you're right.
Does it seem like Astra took any lasting effects from her Wand of Rigor Mortis spell?
Oh, yeah. It did more stat damage to me, didn't it? Was that temporary?
It did. It can be healed with a heal check. How it made, like, it hit your dexterity and your speed. That can be fixed with a heal check.
Okay. But it's not like that stanky grass.
No.
Stanky grass.
Stanky, graspy grass.
This stank is really messing with my dexterity score.
It's slowing me down.
Yeah. Haven't you ever, been trying to do a cool move and then you accidentally smell your hand and you're like, oh.
What?
No, I don't know.
We're going to investigate that later.
Okay, so we need to track him down. I don't know where he went because I was unconscious, but I don't see his body lying around, so I'm going to assume he just continued on the boat away from us.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
Justin, I want to check that map of currents and stuff that I grabbed off the wall.
Yeah.
Love that.
to see if I can parse where it seems like he's most likely headed. Is he going back to Faenalin? Is he going downriver?
He is going upriver towards Faenalin.
We might be able to go faster by land and cut him off because he's going upriver.
I mean, also, do any of us have the ability to pilot a boat?
Patty, that was going to be my other question. If I had to guess, whomst amongst you has yacht or boating related experience, Patty Hertz, I do think it would be you.
Astra, you really think that I drove any of the boats I yachted on?
How insulting.
That is for the staff, thank you.
Touche. Does anybody have handle boat? Justin, what skill would that be even that we would roll?
Yeah, I have no idea.
So it's a flat wisdom check, but if anybody does have like profession sailing, you can use that for additional bonus. But yeah, just a flat wisdom check.
I don't think that's a standout attribute amongst the team.
Maybe we should just go by land.
That wisdom was one of the base attributes for rangers.
Patty uses charisma.
I was going to say.
Yeah, she's a social ranger.
She's basically a bard. It switches everything to charisma and bard spell list.
It's awesome. It's great.
Justin, I love that sailing is a wisdom-based attribute. There's something very funny about that to me. Very old man in the sea. I mean, I've got penalties to wisdom, so that's not ideal.
It's low. It's like DC 5 to do it, DC 10 to like do it well.
If we're lucky, I think we can do it well.
Mine is not terrible, I gotta say. I mean, maybe Patty has spent enough time lounging on yachts that she's picked up a thing or two. I mean, if we want to try it, what's the worst that can happen? We all fall into the river? Like, we done that before.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I've got a secondary question because I don't remember. Whomst among us can swim?
Nobody. None of us can swim.
Well, here's the thing is we want to overtake him, right? Like we want to...
Right.
He probably killed everybody in this village, right? He probably killed everyone in Thune. Can we agree?
I think that's fair.
So
yes.
I don't really want him getting to Faenalin. I know people there. And some of those people owe me money, so I can't really have them dying.
Should we have a boat chase? Do we want to do that?
I feel like a low-speed boat race is a great scene. I think we should get that going.
Just rowing frantically.
Where none of us are very good sailors, so like even the person we're chasing too.
The most inept low-speed boat race. And then, yeah, Zelf is gonna untie another boat and make sure it's got oars and stuff like that.
Zelf or Astra, do you like have any ability to like help us move faster or send a message ahead of us to like maybe we could slow him down? Because like I think it'll probably be hard for us to catch up to him.
Johnny, I got nothing. I don't.
Yeah, I don't have any good overland travel stuff.
I got stuff that'll make us mildly luckier.
I'm totally down for leaving it up to luck though. Like Patty, if you think you can do it,
God,
I
of course
absolutely believe in you. And like I'll totally help make you as lucky as I can.
Patty is 100% confident that she can drive this boat. Caitlin is not 100% confident that Patty can drive the boat.
All right. Well, Johnny's going to keep feeding that confidence that Patty has. So,
Justin, you said that this was a wisdom check, but does it constitute a skill check? Because my Tears to Wine spell gives a bonus to wisdom-based skill checks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drunk boating.
Although if
You
nobody
don't sound
has...
happy about it.
I'm not happy about it. Only because nobody actually has any skill.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
it's really just
Yeah.
natural ability.
I don't have anything that would give bonus to a flat attribute check, just skill checks. But I don't think any of that should stop us from commandeering a boat.
And letting Patty try to drive it.
Yeah.
DC 5 to not capsize, to move forward.
My class ability as an investigator for inspiration, I can apply that to ability checks.
Great.
So all else being equal, I think Zelf wants to make it just because he gets that extra D6.
Mm-hmm.
Can we as a team help each other? Can we give each other helping dice? How does that work?
You can do aid another. If you hit a DC of 10, then you'll add +2 to whoever is going to be the main roller. And then also, once you guys are actually moving, you can make a DC 5 strength check to use your oars to increase the speed.
yeah, that's what Johnny was thinking. He'd work some oars.
Yeah, Johnny's strong. He can do that.
Yeah.
And do some sand rowing. Yeah. Because it's water rowing.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you imply that Johnny rose through the sand?
Yes, I did.
That's cool.
I'm making a mental note that next time we are in a city or a town where there is shopping, Patty is going to purchase a sailor's hat in case this situation arises again so that she can put the sailor's hat on.
Caitlin should get magic hats that give her different profession skill checks.
I'm an idiot, so for a moment I thought you were going to say a book on sailing or something that would have remarkable benefit.
No, just a new outfit.
I'm going to request that whenever you buy like a cute accessory, you should also get one for Manny.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Sweet boy.
Not for the Ella flute. Not for the actual...
I don't want to talk about the Ella flute. I don't want to talk about Ella flutes anymore.
You don't ever have to talk about the Ella flute.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so Zelf is driving the boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, let's do it. Everybody in.
Let's see a roll, bud.
I'd like to help Self, and I also give him a bed of luck on his initial roll.
Awesome.
Can you do that with ability checks?
Yeah, it's any d20 roll that happens in the round. I believe in you, Zelf.
Nice. Well, I rolled a 2 and a 10. I'll take the 10. With my inspiration, that's a total of 15.
Awesome.
I think that's successful boating, right?
Yeah.
There's upriver and there's downriver. I think this one's upriver.
Johnny, do you want to roll strength for rowing the oars?
Yes, please. Thank you. All right. I rolled a 3 for a total of 7.
Johnny's arms are tired from fighting all the zombies.
Such midline rolls.
It's still enough, right? Isn't it a DC 5 or is it DC 10?
No, it's a DC 5. Yeah. So you guys do a competent job.
Wow. Good work.
Finally.
That is the first time this party has ever been described as competent.
Yeah, we did it.
I'm rowing the right way.
15 episodes in.
Wow, this is like rowing through sand, but it's like easy.
You guys are able to pick out the right boat that will support all of your weight.
Oh,
that
good for us.
will move through the river at a decent speed. You're able to keep rowing with your oar the entire time, and you make it in decent time to Faenalin. However, you do not find and surpass Ansel on the way with these rolls, though you do a pretty good job.
So we can assume he arrived slightly before we did.
Yeah, he had about
Okay.
Probably a 15-minute head start on you guys, so that you guys could, go through his shit and heal and all of that.
Do we see his boat?
You do see his boat.
Okay.
As you pull up, you find where it's been discarded along the riverbank.
Can we follow his footprints in the mud?
Oh, Patty's gonna track the shit out of this guy.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this one is a wisdom-based skill check, so I am going to use Tears to Wine. I'm going to use some of the river water to make a nice mead.
Get her drunk.
And that'll give you a +2.
Excellent.
I'm going to give you guidance, which will give you a +1.
I'm going to use my last
Excellent.
usage of Bit of Luck today,
Yeah.
so you can reroll.
Yeah, we're really banking on finding this guy. Zelf wants to get him.
Let's do it, Patty!
Goodness gracious.
Well, we went through all the stuff we could use to boost a skill check, and then we weren't able to use any of them.
Now that Patty is buffed to the gills, let's see.
Bump it up. Okay.
Oh, I only rolled a 5.
All right.
Okay, that's a 12 this time.
A
And that's
little
a
bit better.
14. I get a +2 to follow tracks. I get a bonus for being in urban terrain. And then I have all of my various assistance from my friends as well.
Which I think should be a +3 total.
Oh, man. The enhancement is a 21, I think.
That is also what I got.
Wow.
Excellent.
Wow. Teamwork. We can really do things.
Thanks, guys. Excellent mead, Zelf.
Patty, you are able to pick up Ansel's tracks. He was a little injured in the battle, just, in his attempt to dramatically leap out the window. He scratched up his knees a little, even though no one really laid a hand on him. He has like a bit of a limp, and you're able to track the slight difference in footprints that he's making through the city. Faenalin is always gray and overcast, There's like a constant layer of fog that's sweeping across the cobblestone streets. The residential area kind of looks like the town in every children's Halloween movie. So even though it's pretty heavily populated and it's the third largest settlement in Berwyn, actually, it doesn't have a big city feel. It feels very sleepy. It's very quiet. But then there are just always these strange fey noises that are echoing from the Whispering Woods. And in fact, the town's northern border butts right up to the woods, and some of like the more old school elves have actually built homes into the trees of the woods that are on that line. And they're really living as one with nature and magic, like their ancestors.
Justin, what does a fey noise sound like that comes from the woods?
I was wondering the same thing.
Just like weird, like laughing and echoing a lot of times. The Fae learn people's names so that, you know, they'll try to like lure people into the woods by calling their names for sure. Just generally being creeps.
Okay, I cannot wait to make that as a sound effect.
The Whispering Woods, they take up more than half of Berwyn's landmass. And they are largely unexplored just because of all of the dangerous fae that populate it.
So good.
The deeper into the woods that you go, the more alien and unfriendly it becomes, the less likely also that you will ever return.
We're going in for sure, guys. I can't wait.
No, absolutely not. At least not on this trip, okay?
Guys, just remember the buddy system. If you hear somebody in the woods calling your name, take a buddy.
That's the thing. We're going to go into the Whispering Woods, immediately split off into 5 different parties and die.
You're able to follow him all the way to the most northern part of the city.
Oh.
You guys approach this building. It's the largest building in Faenalin. As a whole, Faenalin believes itself sort of above violence and war. And so all matters are settled through intelligence and logic at the court of the Archmage. And so it is these 3 tall pillar-like buildings that are built around this gigantic tree. And you guys know that each of the buildings represents divine magic, arcane magic, and then bardic magic. And they form a triangle. And then at the center of that triangle, floating hundreds of feet in the air, connected via these 3 branching sky bridges, is this spherical Archmage's Sanctum. The Sanctum can be seen from pretty much any point in the city. You guys know that Archmage of Entori, having vacated the Archmage position, 3 casters were appointed to share this title as the Tribunal, and that they work out of here.
God, I love that. Are each one of the Tribunal mages, do they have a different representative magic?
Yes.
There's a bard and a wizard and a cleric, okay.
Indeed.
Justin, just as a refresher, how many of our PCs have a history with the Court of the Archmage?
All 4 of you will be familiar with it. So, Astra from growing up here.
Yep.
Johnny from Glorahan growing up here. And then the other 2 of you from being in high-profile court cases that were settled at the Court of the Archmage.
Only half the squad has a record, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's great, honestly. Yeah, Astra, as we're moving through the city, is on high alert and not doing a great job of hiding it, I think. Justin, just to clarify, so the Arbiter pin that we got, hypothetically would grant him access to the Archmage Sanctum, right? To this area?
Maybe not the Sanctum itself, but definitely will let him go through this building that would normally be, just for like law enforcement or like high profile people.
Okay, but he can't get in there because we have it, huh?
Possibly.
But maybe he's already been in there. Also.
Are there any parts of the court that are open to the public?
During the day, yes.
Okay.
Anybody can enter like the lowest level of any of the 3 buildings.
And is it nighttime now?
Yes, it is like midnight.
Oh, okay. So we can snoop, huh?
Yeah, it became sundown as soon as we entered Thune, I assume.
Nocturnal snooping.
Yeah, the fog rolled in.
I haven't spent a lot of time in this area, but we do have this Arbiter pin, which should let us get in. And the fact that we have it and he does not gives us a pretty good leg up.
I will say that the tracks, Patty, lead straight to the Divine Tower specifically. It's a tall concrete rectangle going straight up, just, fantasy brutalism.
Great.
You can see there's not very many lights on in the building. There is like 1 guard staffed out the front, but it's not really open. They're not seeing cases or anything at the middle of the night.
I'm thinking he's in there trying to gather naughty things for his naughty necromancer magic.
Yeah, just like a nerd.
Naughty nerd.
Naughty.
Nerdy nod.
Alternatively, we could break in and look through the records from my court case
Ooh.
to see what everyone said about me.
Okay.
Alternatively, we could do that.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Getting distracted by a self-centered objective. Now that's our wheelhouse.
You all know that Patty wants to know if someone's talking shit, okay?
Oh, yeah.
As a matter of public record, yeah.
Astra desperately wants to sneak in and get both of your records for sure. For sure. Absolutely, she wants that intel.
All right.
In fact, I'm making that a high priority.
Now, I'm not very familiar with the politics in Faenalin or in the court of the Archmage, but if he got in, does that mean he's got help on the inside? Is there somebody secretly sponsoring his experiments? Or did he find a back door?
There's only one way to find out, Zelf.
That's true.
And that's to break
And
in
that's to punch.
ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Also that. I mean, we don't have to, though, because we got a pin.
I mean, I think it's still technically breaking in, but that's fine.
Oh, I guess it is unlawful entry.
Huh? What's up?
Uh-oh.
I was just thinking about kind of like what I would do or what Glorhan would do if she were thinking about, her brother. And
Yeah.
I guess I'm a little interested in like maybe going back to their residence. Like we might find more clues there.
Oh, but we're all hot on this trail.
Oh, we are?
While we're here, we should at least case the place and see if there's an easy way in.
Let's find him and punch him. I guess we all took a lot of damage, huh, in that last round. So another.
Punching!
Yes, okay, yeah.
Patty's team punching.
So, Justin, you said that the pen was probably not enough to get us in at night. We might have to come back in the day if we wanted to use the pen.
It depends on what you guys are plotting to do. So the pin basically represents that you are an official court arbiter or you are a lawyer, something along those lines. You have a reason to be in the building. But if the building's closed, you're going to have some sort of strategy. And also you have one and there's four of you.
Okay, so this puts our foot in the door for some fast talking. Oh, we got this.
Oh, yeah.
Guys.
We can fast talk, we can break in, and even if we get caught, we can show that we're authorized to be there. It is a zero risk proposition. Let's do it. Let's snoop. I'm so excited.
Let's hand the pen to Astra. She's a lawyer from out of town on a case or something, and she needs to look at documents before the morning.
Absolutely. With my crack legal team.
Wow, Astra, you're a lawyer?
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense about like why you have all this like ability with like writing and like books.
I have dabbled with the law in a way of speaking.
Haven't we all?
Let's get in there. Let's not ask questions. Hey.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. I'm assuming PIN in that I can like attach this to my lapel.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was PEN, like you used it to write magical documents.
PIN. Gold piece of jewelry, kind of looks like almost like a clothespin, and then at the top of it is like an amethyst orb. And that's the last part that you can break to cast the spell in emergencies. You wear it on your person to move through the building.
Justin, is there a limited number of these? Is there any way for them to look and tell who it belonged to before Ansel got up?
There's no name on it or anything like that.
Barcode.
Because they are handed out to, people have temporary passes into it. So somebody, like you had one when you were there for the chairman's trial.
All right, I'm going to saunter up to the front door. And I'm actually just not going to acknowledge the guard. That worked really well for us last time. I'm just going to walk straight past him.
As a lawyer, that's what a lawyer would do. So you're correct.
The guy does stop you. He says, Miss, can I see your pen, please?
And I'll flash it just like looking so annoyed, like flashing it on my lapel, barely slowing down.
What business do you have at the court after hours?
I need to get some papers for some cases I'm working on. A lot of papers, actually. It's why I have help to carry them out.
Oh, you're going to try to bring them in?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm her legal assistant.
This is called an entourage, Justin.
Okay.
Not for 1 second did I think that we were not all going in with her.
Yeah.
That was...
I agreed, and not for 1 second did I think this was the smartest way of doing it.
In that case, I'm going to have you make a bluff check, Astra.
Love it.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I rolled an 18, so with my plus 11 bonus, that's a 29 Justin.
Holy shit.
Love it.
So Astra Blep, attorney at law, and her entire support staff enters the building without issue.
Yeah,
So
I
many
can't
papers.
imagine. So he has...
Are you going to counter roll?
I am. He has a +7. It's not possible.
He's gonna try.
You've got this.
It's not going to cut
He's
it.
like, ma'am, you know that I need to issue temporary passes for the 3 of them.
How long is it going to take?
He's like, it'll be really fast. It'll be really quick. So he pulls out 3 pins. They look similar to yours, Jenna, except they're silver instead of gold, and the orb at the top is like a teal color.
Whoa.
And he hands them to you and says, just try to be quick, okay?
Yeah, we'll be in and out. We'll be so fast you won't even see us leave.
He kind of rolls his eyes and goes back to, reading a book.
Guys, I am thrilled that we now apparently have unfettered access to this entire building for all of us.
Patty, stay focused. I can see your R's starting to wander.
Patty is so excited.
Okay, let's get Ansel first. But yes, I also do want to get both of your records. I'm so curious.
Do you think there's anything in here about Castian? Traffic tickets, arrest records.
Parking violations with his paladin steed.
Everyone's got something.
Who knows how this connects to this, Pharrell conspiracy, right? I guess we have to, use all available resources. That's why we're here, right?
Exactly, Johnny.
So, anyway, I think there's, a visitor's logbook here. I'm just gonna fill that out to let us know.
No. Johnny, I love your instincts.
It says right here, I'm supposed to log in when I get in.
I'll do that for you, actually. You guys go on ahead, and I'll just fill out our names right here.
Oh, yeah, because you've got the special pin. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
the Arbiter's
All right,
pin.
later.
I'll just go ahead and... Why, it's the halfway point of the episode, a perfect time to remind you that we have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/bcbparty. Joining gets you access to cool world building stuff, like a breakdown of this world's pantheon of gods, as well as content that was cut from episodes and more. It also helps support us, a group of independent creators that presumably make content that you like, and that's why you're listening to me talk about it right now. Your support helps us pay for the costs of making this podcast and lets us do stuff like spend literal hours crafting a spooky Fey Forest backing track that is literally too quiet to even be fully appreciated in this episode, which is what I did during my week. I might actually drop the full volume track on Patreon so people can appreciate me whispering into my microphone at 10 o'clock at night in order to make that track. And if that sounds like something that you would like to hear, please do go sign up at patreon.com/bcbparty. As always, you can find us on Twitter at bcbparty or email us at bcbparty@gmail.com.
The interior of the court pillars, it looks like a pretty standard office building, except for one of the walls towards the center is carved out of a tree. So inside of this pillar is a tree that they've built this long pillar around. Ooh. And so there's furniture that's carved out of it that's keeping the natural shape and the growths.
Cool.
2 of you guys have been in here before. You know that on the first floor, it's mostly just kind of like a nice lobby area to sort out who needs to go where. And on the next floor up would be the actual like courtrooms. And then further up, you haven't been beyond. So that would be like where more of the high-ranking officials, their offices are and that sort of thing.
So I'm thinking that if Ansel is coming in here and he's planning an attack imminently, he's got to be looking for resources or some magical thing or a supply or papers about a spell or something. Like, he's not here just to, like, hang out in someone's nice office.
Yeah, Justin, is there anyone I can think of sifting through memories that, like, obviously he hates society, but, like, is there someone in particular that, like, could stand for society that, like, he particularly dislikes that he might be, like, looking into?
Everyone make a knowledge local check.
Love it.
The locals will get a bit of a boost.
Did really badly. I rolled a 2 for a 4.
I rolled a 19 for a total of 18.
I rolled a 17.
Oh,
Oh,
I rolled
so.
a natural one. I've never been here.
So it's like, I hate this backwatered thumb.
Zelf, the entire time you're here, you're just flooded with memories of the chairman's trial. And you can still picture the life-changing testimony that you heard. You would just take in Naga at his word when he told you that the species of plant humanoids that they grow in Mjolnir to eat, that they lack thoughts and feelings, that it was ethical to cook them. It was a great vegetarian option on any menu. You never questioned it until you heard one of them speak at this trial, and that's all you can think about as you are walking through here.
Horrifying.
Yeah, these are memories that Zelf has strongly suppressed. Canonically, I decided that the vegetable who took the stand was the one ingredient that Zelf naturally wanted to eat the most out of anything he's ever seen. Just the aroma,
delicious.
the bouquet was overwhelming.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
So dark.
Not that he would. He never would.
Until he met Manny.
Patty, you're also flooded with memories about Raid's trial. However, yours are a bit more focused. So while everybody else in Raid got the book thrown at them, High Mage Mirakan, the judicial expert on all things bardic and enchantment-based, your case alone ended up in the Divine Building and presided over by High Mage Winhorn, who's the Divine Judge. So normally he handles cases involving acts done in like the name of evil gods, like not anything close to what Raid was involved in. But you knew that before he settled in at the courts, he was an ambassador to Erosia, and that he had matriculated with the country's nobles and politicians, your parents included. And so he didn't need to know anything about your case because it was all theater. Your case was settled at the bank before you ever stepped foot in the courtroom. And he seems like somebody that Raid would target for sure.
Interesting. Do we know that he's going to stage an attack somewhere in Faenalin, or do we specifically know he's going to do it at the Magic Academy?
You know that it is going to be in Faenalin. You don't know specifically that it's at the Academy, but you do know that there have been some disappearances at the Academy, which is why you were kind of directed there.
Okay, I gotcha. I was assuming that we knew the attack would be at the Academy.
Not necessarily.
I think his ranting made it sound like it would be the entire city.
Yeah. Like, is there a festival coming up soon? Like, I definitely know, like, in my notes about Faenalin Academy, like, it's pretty much closed to the public except for special events and stuff like that.
Possibly, like, it's not one of the big ones that's like, it's the same thing every year on this date, like the blessing ceremony or something like that. So if there is something that's open to it, you would have to talk to somebody more familiar with what's actually been happening in the city recently.
We know, God, what's the name of the god that dies?
Molny.
We know Molny dies. Does he not die at like an event?
He does. He dies at the blessing ceremony, which is still like a month away.
Okay.
We could definitely go check in on Molny and the Divine Paladin. This is an adorable.
Stop trying to get us off course.
It's a good place to find guidance.
We literally just lied our way into this courthouse, right?
Oh, yeah, we could look into the Farrell family.
Yeah, I do think we should look for records and try to find something that's maybe out of public knowledge.
That's a really good point.
Because I do think that their father is still alive, is what my memories are saying.
We should probably try to find Ansel himself, too.
on Criminal Minds, which I've been watching a lot of, you got to figure out the victimology. And if we can figure out who Ansel is planning to attack, that'll give us some insight into what he's planning.
I haven't given up on us just finding him imminently and punching him. So why don't we focus on searching the area first?
Yeah.
Another place we could
All
check
right,
would be
fair
the
enough.
Wizard's Bazaar.
I'm begging you to focus.
I know you are, but like after this, because we know he is a flamboyant necromancer who goes around talking about what he's going to do. So he would need to go to the Wizard's Market to get magical doodads or something like that. And that's also a good place where we could pick up things to detect him.
Make that plan C.
Okay, so I think initially find Ansel's person, hopefully, in this building, beat the shit out of him.
I'm going to roll perception. Well, I've rolled so badly, I'm not even going to specify what I want to look for. But I do want to clarify that I'm going to keep an eye out for any golden strings.
Okay.
Because we know that Ansel has the ability to make zombies appear at first blush as though they are not zombies. So I just want to make sure, keep an eye out for that. Maybe if somebody who was better at perception could roll too.
I was gonna say, should we all try to see what we can see in here? Kind of do a group snoop?
I love group Snoop. Yeah. Yes.
I rolled a 15 for a total of 14.
Oh, Johnny.
I
What?
mean, that's not terrible for Johnny.
I love that negative perception bonus that you get. Okay, I rolled a 17 for a total of 26.
I also got a 26.
I was confused because I was like, no, that was Zelf. No, that's both of us. So.
Boy, I'm going to invoke my competitive trait.
Yeah.
When a creature within 30 feet attempts a skill check, you may attempt the same check with the same skill before the start of the creature's next turn. So I'm going to get a 27.
Fucking.
It's so petty, which is why that trait is beautiful.
Can I also mention that I neglected to add my +2 bonus in urban terrain, so I actually have a 28?
Zelf throws a fit and goes home.
So at this point, we're looking for golden strings and we're looking for Ansel. That's our two goals.
Ansel himself.
Yeah, we're looking for signs of other people creeping around at night.
Okay. And you guys are just going to keep continuing to go up until you are obstructed? Is that the idea?
I think
That's
the
what I'm
plan.
thinking.
A weird way to say it, but
I think somebody should have a detect magic out in case we get to a door that has like an alarm spell.
you got it. I popped it.
Did you also lock it?
Yeah, and then I dropped it.
Thank you.
As you guys go up the stairs, you see that as you pass through like the archway to the stairwell, the purple orb on your Arbiter's pin briefly glows, but nothing happens. You're allowed to continue going up, but you can tell that something was checked as you went through that point.
Did everybody's pin or just my pin?
Everybody else's does it on a delay. So it checks yours and then it goes to theirs, essentially.
Okay.
So I did.
Going up to the second floor, this is the floor that has the courtroom in it. If you want to enter the courtroom, you can see that there is another sensor that you'll have to pass, essentially. So that's to your left. On your right, there is a large staging area that Patty and Zelf know is processing for people who are guilty. And so in this area, there are a lot of records. There's also a portal to Bitterhold Dungeon. So this is one of the only ways to get there. So the location of Bitterhold Dungeon is hidden from public knowledge. Nobody knows exactly where it is. So this is one of the few ways to get there. This is also protected by a sensor.
Is there anything any of our magic folks could do to tell if that portal has been used recently?
Oh, I love that.
Like, is Ansel popping in and out of the dungeon doing something here?
That would be wild. Does my detect magic sense anything like that, Justin?
I'll say that Patty, with how well you did on your tracking, he did not go in there. He continued to go up in this building.
I'm making a mental note of that, though, so that if we ever need to do a prison bust, which feels not unlikely, we know how to get in.
Yeah, I just want to say it now that in the back of Zelf's mind is he wants to try to investigate his past mentor's demise, potentially at Bitterhold Dungeon. We'll see how the will reading goes.
If he's really dead or not.
Yeah.
Great.
You guys continue to go further up and up and up and up. And the more floors that you pass and your pin allows you to go through, the clearer it is that Ansel had somebody very important credentials. Eventually, you are about to enter the very, very top floor, which is the High Mage's office. So this is Windhorn's office itself.
Damn. So his trail leads up to Windhorn's office, like the top of the top?
The pin does, right?
Both.
Oh.
You are following Ansel's trail, and your pin allows you to go up this high.
This some shit.
Before we break down the door, Zelf wants to investigate for clues that there's somebody inside. So he'll listen, and then he'll see if there's like zombie stink coming out through the door frame or something like that.
I also like that Zelf assumes we're going to break down the door and not use any other method to try to get inside.
Zelf, you are able to hear that there is someone in this office. You don't hear conversation, but you hear someone moving around, shuffling papers, that sort of thing.
Zelf taps his ear and then points to the door like there's somebody in there. Let's get him.
Justin, would I have to have some sort of special item in order to attempt to... I guess we're assuming this door is locked. I was going to ask about trying to pick the lock, but I mean, maybe it's just open.
It's a coin flip. You know someone's in here. You know that there is going to be another check on the pin. So it's whether or not you feel confident that you have a High Mage's Arbiter pin, and or you feel confident just entering the office of one of the most important people in the country.
Justin.
So you're saying we should bust down the door and go dashing in. Got it.
I mean, we're not asking Johnny about this, right? So, I'm just saying Johnny's confident in everything he does. So we already came this far.
Aw. Astro was willing to try the door handle, knowing that there might be repercussions physically. And if nobody stops her.
And Astra, how much HP do you have?
Oh, no.
Well, Johnny laid hands on me, right?
Oh, I thought I did.
I think you did heal her, but she was at a negative.
None?
Yeah.
I was at none health.
I forgot how bad shape Astra was in last time.
Yeah. I mean, most of that was non-lethal, so...
Yeah.
You just felt really bad.
Right, yeah, I got a little tummy ache. I think I had one final cure wound. I've got 4 of them, and I think I used 3 to kill zombies. So let me do that real quick. So that's a hearty 19. Nothing can kill me, Justin.
Astra, you reach out
Yeah.
and slowly push open the door, moving through the sensor as you do. And the amethyst at the top of it lights up, and you
Oh,
walk
shit. Is this going to work?
into the High Mage's office, and you are face to face with a kind of portly, older elf.
Oh, no.
He wears these, like, round glasses with red lenses. He seems to be just doing paperwork in his office. When you step in, he turns and looks at you with a strange expression and goes, "May I help you?"
Well, that's not Ansel.
Archmage Windhorn?
Yes. Do I know you?
There, you've got a dire problem happening in Faenalin. There is a necromancer running around. He slaughtered all of Thune, and he's in this building right now. We're a security detail. We're here to help protect you from this maniac. I know you probably don't need protecting. You are the Archmage, but this is a pretty dire situation.
Patty is going to rapidly duck out of view of the door, knowing that her presence will completely blow this story that Astra is giving.
Make a bluff check, Jenna.
Okay, I mean, that was barely a blow.
That you're a private security detail.
This whole episode is just Astra lying her way through it.
Just at the end, I got a little carried away.
Shadowin's a private security detail, right?
Oh my god!
Justin.
And it works.
Justin, get fucked. I rolled another 19 for a 30.
Hey, Justin.
Yes.
I want to make a sense motive check to see if Zelf thinks this guy hears these details and he's somehow complicit. He's looking for some kind of giveaway.
Okay.
I love that.
I did not roll a 1 on that one. That's a 24.
Great. Yeah, as Astra is explaining all of these details to Windhorn, so if you watch him closely as he kind of takes this information in, you see kind of a shift in his posture. He stands up a bit straighter. He kind of is nodding along as Astra talks as if he's really listening, but you see him walk over to his desk and kind of reach under it subtly, as if he's just about to sit down, but you can tell that he has done something underneath the desk that you can't see.
It's fucking silent alarm.
Oh, shit.
He is still nodding to Astra and goes, yes, that's very interesting what you're saying.
This guy.
It's a pretty bad situation. We've got to get you out of here just as quickly as possible. Astra's going to circle the desk and try to get closer to him.
Oh my god, he's gonna be the new Tommy. I love it. We're just taking him with us.
Are you familiar with a necromancer? He used to go to the Faenalin Academy. His name's Ansel.
You see that he sort of nods. He goes, yes, Ansel Farrell. I presided over his case. I am familiar.
Yeah, well, I've got terrible news. He's back, and he's stinking up the town with dead bodies specifically.
That's terrible if it's true. Let's head back downstairs, and we can talk about it with the guards down there.
Yes, absolutely. After you. Let's go. Yes.
Wait, Archmage, aren't you concerned about how we got in here?
Johnny, I swear to God.
He's like, well, I trust the court's security system. I see that you're all wearing pins, so I assume that we're all trustworthy here.
Exactly. Now, we gotta go. We've got to go. Let's go and talk to these guards. After you. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to keep my eye out for Ansel and sort of gesture for Windhorn to go ahead in front of me.
Well, one of the things that's kind of worrying, sir, is that Ansel had one of these pens. We also know that he can disguise his creations and evade most normal detections. So, it's very possible you could have been infiltrated, sir.
Some of the guards could be zombies.
And as a paladin of Gavilan, I just want to let you know, Mjolnir is my dude, and I'm here to protect you. Solidly.
While we're talking about this, do we know that Windhorn isn't a zombie?
No.
That would be intense, though. It'd be pretty fucked up.
These two are distracting Windhorn. Zelf wants to lean over to Patty and whisper, he did something with the desk. The jig might be up. Since out of the four of us, he assumes that the anarchist knows what to do.
Patty is hiding out of sight of the door. Patty also, at the risk of obtaining the ire of the rest of the members, would absolutely love to continue hiding, stay behind, and snoop through this office after Windhorn leaves.
I love that plan.
Amazing.
The three of us are going to guide him downstairs.
Okay, yes, that's a solid plan. Astra was trying to get him to leave first so that she could slam the door behind him.
Oh, that's even better.
No. Patty's idea is so much better.
Okay.
Magnitude's better. We should absolutely split the party.
Yes, always.
It's worked so far, right?
But Johnny makes a great point. How does Windhorn smell?
Smell check.
I could make a heal check on him.
Make a heal check, absolutely. There is not a gold string attached to him. He is also talking as a human being.
Yeah.
Where it's not like the zombies that you encountered in Thune, where they had very strange, short speech patterns.
If he is one, he's much more sophisticated.
Right. It doesn't
Yes.
necessarily rule it out, but yeah.
Yeah.
And Johnny's going to say, yeah, so, Archmage, sir, we're members of Shadowin, and your fellow Archmage has sent us to help because she had some sort of intuition that Ansel was kind of growing in power and would be a problem. I got a 23 on my heal check.
Nice.
23 is more than enough to have identified a zombie if he were one. Windhorn is not a zombie.
Okay.
He continues to just walk with you, listen patiently to the conspiracies that you guys are spouting to him, sort of nodding along, saying, yes, this does sound terrible. We're going to take this very seriously.
Just to clarify, he is successfully leaving with me, Johnny, and Zelf, and Patty is staying behind to ransack?
Rat sack.
Ransack!
Correct.
The three of you continue to go down several mini floors. While you guys do that, Patty, what would you like to do? What are you looking for?
Zelf did whisper to me about the desk, so the first thing I want to do is go take a close look at the desk and see if there's some sort of a button or a silent alarm that I can find where he may have triggered something.
Yeah, it does look like there's some sort of emergency button. You find like little shards of amethyst similar to what's on the pins that he has crushed a sphere that was under his desk similar to that.
Well, too bad I don't know anything about magic, or I could try to figure out what that means. But for now, I'm just going to note it and move on. All right. So
we do know that if you break the glass sphere, it casts magic circle against chaos.
yes.
So that may or may not be similar to what that was.
So yeah, I think it's a safe assumption, even with me not knowing shit about magic, that he cast something as we came into the office. What? We don't know yet.
You also are able to tell, Patty, using your tracking skills from earlier, Ansel was in this room. And
Oh, is he still in here?
with your perception check being so high, you are able to see that there is a hidden door on the back of this office.
Shit.
Holy fuck.
Man, I was all about staying behind and snooping through paperwork, but am I all about going after Ansel on my own?
Solo adventure. Do it, Patty, do it.
God.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
I already had a suicide vest strapped to me. I almost drowned.
I'm just saying, right? You shine in those moments, right?
You're a hardy little rat.
I mean, I am nothing if not sure of my ability to handle this on my own. All right, I'm doing it. I want to open the door.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if I die, guys.
No, this is great. You'll be resurrected.
Caitlin, do you have knowledge religion?
I don't think so. Let me double check. I do not.
Okay. You don't really, you're good at finding secret doors, finding triggers, that sort of thing. You are ultimately able to open the secret door. However, if there was some sort of pattern or reason behind how it was set up, that's lost you. But the door opens and you see a private stairway heading down.
Oh, God. I've got some throwables. Okay. I'm feeling good. I got my ammo stocked. Do I see any signs of like Ansel tracks in this staircase?
Ansel went down the stairs.
I'm following him. I've committed.
Great.
I'm following this bastard.
So as you guys head back down to the bottom of the pillar in separate staircases in the same direction, eventually you guys are back on the second floor, the floor with the courtroom. And as you guys exit the stairwell with Windhorn, the three of you find a large group, about 15 to 16 of the court arbiters are waiting for you. And as you step into this room, Windhorn goes, "Yes, these are the three that broke into my office."
Oh, shit.
What? Nuh-uh. We totally had, like, legitimate entry. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had these pens.
Windhorn addresses the guards and says, "One of my aides had their pin stolen earlier this week. I placed a report about it with you guys. You'll see that." The guards move to arrest the three of you.
There must be some mistake.
Astra goes, "Oh, I see. So you're in on it. You're the one who's backing up Ansel, the necromancer," she says loudly to the guards. But loudly and uselessly.
My friend here is a lawyer. She's supposed to be here.
Astra is not even going to engage with that former line. She goes, "Listen, guards, you're making a huge mistake here. This man is cooperating with somebody who just slaughtered all of Thune. We just came from Thune on a boat, and everybody there is dead, and the guy who killed them all and resurrected them into zombies came here and went straight for this guy's office. So if you guys know that there's anything afoot, then now is your moment to stand up to this corrupt and stinky old man."
You recognize among them is the guard from the front. He kind of just goes, "Uh-huh," and he turns to Windhorn and goes, "There was 4 of them that came in."
Shit!
Oh, shit.
That's in character. Astra starts cursing.
All right. Zelf is going to lean forward and whisper to Astra, "Can you cast your fog spell?"
Can I? I've been waiting for this opportunity. You know I love that spell. And Astra does what she normally does, which is rear back her head for just a mighty echoing sneeze. Just a beautiful glittery purple mist fills up the room.
Is your goal to flee?
My goal is to flee, yeah.
I think we need Johnny to kidnap Windhorn.
Just put him under his arm like a football and start running.
Paul, I almost did a spit take.
I don't know if the Archmage is going to be just carried like a football, but...
How do you feel about just, like, picking him up?
I mean, we could try it. I don't know.
This guy's probably like an 18th level wizard. We don't want to deal with that right now.
What if Johnny became giant again first, then picked him up?
And then gets trapped in the building.
Yeah. Johnny might still be under the impression that this is a big misunderstanding. He probably doesn't want to fight the law enforcement directly.
Of course not. He's lawful good.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Once Astra releases Obscuring Mist, she's going to say, Johnny, we've got to bail. Do the guards react at all to the mist?
They do. So what they're going to try to do, all of them are going to try to use the spell that they have called Shackle. So this is a spell that basically summons a set of handcuffs onto you. To make this simple, instead of like doing a large thing, I'm going to have each of you make a reflex save against Shackle. And if you make it, you can escape. If you don't, then you have been handcuffed.
Yeah.
Well, great news. I rolled a natural 20. Incredible continual luck for Astra for that natural 20 for a 23.
Well, I don't think I can scum any bonuses, and I don't think I have enough inspiration left to add to this. So that's a flat 19.
Excellent.
I rolled a 4 for a total of 8. Johnny's going to be like, shh, what? Hey, I wasn't resisting. What's going on?
Astra and Zelf, you can escape, but you will leave Johnny behind.
You already left Danny behind, but that was my own fault. So.
Is there any way to help Johnny out even though he's been handcuffed? Can we both grab him by an arm?
Not and escape.
Johnny, are you kidding? Okay.
Can I use a spell to distract these guards and give Johnny another chance?
Not and escape.
Oh.
You can engage with them, or you can get a freebie and flee.
Just go without me. Johnny's probably not going to run anyway.
He's not going to run. Come on.
Of course not. Of course he isn't. He believes in the law,
Yeah.
Paul.
Mm-hmm. But he might try and buy you some time. I'm not resisting, but I will now.
God, is this going to be a dramatic moment where Zelf and Astra flee into the darkness of the night and we can just see Johnny vibrantly shining in the bright hallway, trying to throw off these cops?
Or you could find Patty. But yeah.
Looks like we might be using that dungeon portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you certainly are right. I do have a soundburst spell that could hypothetically potentially stun people in an area, and this seems like the perfect use case for it, but I think it's too early for Astra to care.
Yeah, we're just roommate level. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel so bad about leaving you here.
That's because we're friends, Jenna. We're not
That's
roommates.
true.
We're friend level.
That's true. I would never let you just get arrested by the cops like this.
Yeah. Thank you.
But Astra is bailing.
Oh, no, that's fair.
We'll come back for you, Johnny. Don't give up hope.
Astra and Zelf, in the cover of the mist, you guys escape. You see the handcuffs just clattering on the ground around you. You make it to the stairwell when you notice that Johnny is behind you. The manacles hit on his arms. After they got his arms, they hit on his legs. All 15 of these guards are just like surrounding him, pulling him down.
God.
But the two of you keep going. You don't miss a beat. And you make it out into the streets back in Faenalin.
Oh, fuck. Thank you for listening to this episode of Burnt Cookbook Party. As always, this is my bi-weekly request that if you liked this episode, you tell someone about it so that they can also like this episode and like you for recommending it and think you're cool and smart because you've got good taste in podcasts. Andrew Hansen is Johnny Brightchild. Caitlin Stayduhar is Patty Hertz. Paul Luetkemeyer is Zelf. Me, Jenna Stoeber, is Zastrablup. And Justin Green is GM and World Builder. Produced by Jenna Stoeber. This episode edited by Caitlin and Justin.